Welcome to LakinSports.com and Lakin Bronx Sports on YouTube for the always exciting live coverage of Lakin Lady Bronx basketball. A giant thank you goes out to the sponsors of the live coverage of the Lady Bronx, the Kearney County Bank and the Garden City State Bank, the agency of Lakin and Garden City, Flashbacks Diner of Lakin, Lakin Drug, Shelter Insurance of Wynn Wechter, the Golden Plains Credit Union, the Lakin Recreation Commission, Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas, Shorty's Tooth Cafe, the Kearney County Community Development Ralph Goodnight, Hendricks Welding, Brad Hendricks, Lakin Hay and the Lakin Dairy, Fred Ripsima, D-Bach Metals, and the Stampede. It is time now to go courtside with coverage of the Lady Bronx basketball game with the one and only Mr. Brad Hendricks.
Good Tuesday evening. Welcome to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube, LakinSports.com. Brett Hendricks with you. Glad you're joining us tonight for Lakin Lady Bronx basketball. Fresh off a three-game tournament, three-game weekend up in Goodland over the weekend. We're right back on the road tonight as the Lady Bronx gets set to face the Lady Larks from Sublette in High Plains League action. Lady Bronx 2-2 on the season after a sixth-place finish in the Goodland Topside tip-off over the weekend. The Lady Larks struggling, coming in at 0-4. Larks coming off a loss to Southwestern Heights on Saturday in the Cimarron Blue Jay Invitational, losing that game by the score of 39-22. The Lady Bronx losing to McCook on Saturday by the score of 51-38. The Lady Bronx under first-year head coach J.C. Holloway. The assistant coach is Kurt Leader. The Lady Larks under first-year head coach Jamie McVeigh. And the assistant is Eileen Gonzalez. Tonight, the next to the last games to be played before the Christmas break will be back on the air at home this coming Friday as Stanton County comes to town, and it's a huge night. Not only basketball, but recognition at the Lakin Middle School gym on Friday night. So those of you watching, if you can make it, it's going to be a fun night of recognition. A lot of alumni to be back for Friday night's game, but if you can't make it, we will have all of the festivities in between games, and then halftime of the boys' game, we'll have some special recognitions as well. So we'll have all the action, all of that going on, and we'll have it for you right here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube and LakinSports.com. We're going to take a quick time out. A lot of great sponsors that make LakinSports.com possible. They've been with us for years. We're in our 15th year, and we appreciate all the support they've given us over the years, because without them, we wouldn't be here and you wouldn't be able to watch. So we're going to take a time out. We'll be back right after this.
Home improvements that have had to wait. The dream vacation your family deserves. Even college tuition. Garden City State Bank can help you make it all happen now, not someday. With a home equity line of credit, you can borrow up to 90% of the value of your home, and the interest may be tax deductible. Plus, there are no closing costs, no application fees, and no annual fees. A fast, easy, convenient home equity line of credit from Garden City State Bank, a branch of the Kearney County Bank. Subject to credit approval, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Fred Ripsima established the Lakin Dairy in 1997 and is now a leading producer of high-quality milk for human consumption. The Lakin Dairy is proud to be a big part of the Kearney County economy and community. With fantastic, dedicated, and hard-working employees, the Lakin Dairy prospers in the heart of, as Fred calls it, the Midwest Feed Shed. Always supporting the Lakin High School students, the Lakin Dairy, a verified premium operation, is honored to call Kearney County home at lakindairy.com on the internet.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube, LakinSports.com. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. And because of some smart comments made while some smart comments while we were made off the that were made to me off the air. I am going to watch a game, and here's Jared. Take it over, Jared.
Yeah, no, you're good. You got it. Can't be too soft-skinned.
It's kind of you hear crickets. What's the deal here? Oh, look at you. Yeah, take the headset off. Come on, man up.
This isn't my show, sorry.
Well, it needs to be.
Nope. That's all you. I'm just along for the ride.
Oh, I'll tell you what. The abuse I take.
Yeah, how about that paycheck I was supposed to be getting, yeah?
You didn't get it? I doubled it.
Yeah.
Doubled it up.
No, I don't want
And
to
it's one of them big ones, too. One of them big checks. Those Happy Gilmore types.
Yeah, that's probably the reason why. I'm short on materials, all right? It's a tough time. Never going to get it.
Yeah, I gave you one of the big old Happy Gilmore checks. Put it in the back seat of your car.
Yeah.
Lady Bronx back out on the floor, going through their final warm-ups, getting set for tonight's High Plains League matchup against the Sublette Larks. Lady Bronx 1-0 in High Plains League play. The first High Plains League game of the season for Sublette here tonight. Let's look at the starting lineups. First for the Lady Larks, 0-4 on the season. They come in averaging just 9.5 points per game, so their offense definitely struggling out of the gate in this young season. Wearing number 12, averaging 1.5 points per game, a freshman, J.C. McVeigh. Wearing number 14, a freshman, yet to get on the scoreboard, but averaging 1.5 rebounds per game, Talina Gunter. Wearing number 23, a junior, averaging 4 points per game, grabbing 8 rebounds per contest, also hitting 80% from the free throw line, is Rachel Froese. Wearing number 25, a junior, averaging 5 points per game, 10 rebounds per game, Clarissa Weber. And wearing number 31, a sophomore, averaging 1 point per game and 3.5 rebounds per game, Lily Moak. And I tell you what, we can't really hear the public address announcer, but they're getting ready for the introduction of our starting lineups. So while we're at it, we'll look at the starting lineups for the Lakin. Well, let's see. Well, we are getting ready for the introduction of our starting lineups. First for Lakin, wearing number 5, a 5'5 junior, averaging just under 2 points per game, 3 rebounds per game, Sarah Wright. Lily Moak introduced for the Lady Larks. For the Lakin Lady Bronx, wearing number 10, a 5'10 sophomore, averaging 5.5 points per game, 8 rebounds per contest, Sammy Vogel. And for Sublette, J.C. McVeigh. For the Lakin Lady Bronx, wearing number 20, a 5'4 junior, just under 10 points per game, 4 rebounds per contest, Tegan Bachman. And for Lakin, wearing number 24, a 5'9 freshman, averaging 11 points per game, 6.5 rebounds per game. Yeah, we want to record it just in case something would happen with the iPad. We go ahead and tape it just in case something happens on the iPad. And then the fifth and final starter for the Lakin Lady Bronx, wearing number 30, a 5'11 junior, averaging just under 2.5 points per game, 4.5 rebounds per contest, Brooke Groth. The Lady Bronx come in averaging 36.3 points per game. They're shooting 30% from the field, grab 33 rebounds per game, and they shoot just over 50% from the free throw line, one area that the Lady Bronx have struggled through their first 4 games. Sublette, on the other hand, 9.5 points per game. They shoot 17% from the field, 48% from the free throw line, and grab 19 rebounds per contest. I want to thank our camera girl tonight, Grace Osberg, on the camera for us. I appreciate the Lady Bronx managers filming for us. Lady Bronx in the road purple uniforms, white letters and numbers trimmed in gold, Sublette in home white. The scarlet and gray, the scarlet letters and the gray trim. Lakin going from our right to our left in this first half. Clarissa Weber and Sammy Bogle to tip it off, and it's controlled by Lakin. Tegan off the dribble. Bounce pass is off the legs of Weber, and Lakin to inbound. Jarrah off the inbound. Toe was on the three-point line, missed the shot, but grabs the rebound. Brooke tried to cross lane pass to Sammy. It was tipped away by Weber. Lakin will keep the basketball and inbounds under their own basket. Looked like it was a little too hot there. I had that one switch turned too far. Sarah from the corner. They work it up top. Jarrah with the head fake on the dribble. Lob to Brooke. Brooke at the low post. Kicks it to Tegan. Tegan three. Left side. That's short. Davidson and J.C. McVeigh went hard to the floor. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by Sublette. Lakin to inbound. Just underway. No score. Lady Bronx and Lady Larks. Lakin has won the last two meetings against Sublette. Jarrah up top. Near side Tegan. Sammy just inside the paint over to Jarrah from 16 feet. In and out won't go. Clarissa Weber with the rebound for Sublette. And she'll bring it down herself. Dish far side to Moak. To J.C. McVeigh, now back to Clarissa Weber. Lady Bronx in a man-to-man defense. Throws from the side of the lane. The officials are going to confer to see who that was last touched by. I'm almost wondering, I was thinking it was off Froze, and it is. After the conversation, it'll go back to the Lady Bronx. Just over a minute into the ball game, no score. Sarah across the timeline. Sublette in a man-to-man defense. In the low post, Brooke. The shot off the side of the rim, no good. Good inbounds pass by the Lady Bronx, but just couldn't cash it in. Shot from 15 off the glass is good by Rachel Froze. Sublette with the early lead. Vogel up top. To Groth, now Sarah, three-pointer. That's strong off the glass. Tegan with the rebound. Strong off the glass as well. Froze. Up the floor, stolen away by Davidson. They'll give it up to Sarah, who brings it across the timeline. Tegan wide open from the right wing, thought about it, but they work it up top. Sammy, pass underneath, intended for Bachman. Last touch by Sublette. Destiny Russum into the lineup for Sublette. Sarah with the inbounds. Jarrah in the right corner. Dribbled once, picked up the dribble. Now up top, Tegan. Fires from three. Off the back iron, won't go. And the rebound comes off to Gunter. She'll hand it off to J.C. McVeigh. Lady Bronx in a man. McVeigh stops from the free throw line. Too strong off the rim. McVeigh with the rebound. And last touch by Sammy. And Sublette will keep it. J.C. McVeigh to inbound for the Lady Larks. Under their own basket. Weber with the inbounds. In the paint, shot is short. Froze with the rebound, and she sinks the putback. Lady Bronx foul as well. So an and one for Rachel Froze. This foul was on Brooke Groth, her first foul of the contest. And she hits the free throw. Sublette on an early 5-0 run, all by Rachel Froze. Sarah drives, kicks it on the wing to Tegan. Tegan, the 14-footer, it's short. Jarrah with the rebound. And they call a tie-up underneath. Jarrah went to the floor. And it'll be Sublette basketball. Lady Bronx in full court pressure. Ginter. Near side to Russum. Now Jason McVeigh dribbles through two defenders, but a foul is called. That foul will go against Sarah Wright. That's her first. Five minutes to go, first quarter. Lady Bronx trail at 5-0. And a double dribble against J.C. McVeigh. Anaya Puentes into the lineup for Sublette. Puentes, a freshman. 5 freshmen on this Sublette varsity team. Brooke, inlet pass from Tegan, able to turn and put it up and in. Nice ball movement by the Lady Bronx that time. And the Lady Bronx forced a turnover. Bounce pass into Brooke. Over to Jarrah, just inside the stripe. 18-footer, good. Lady Bronx have scored 4 straight to cut the lead down to 1. Froze, bobbles. Sammy knocks it away, but Clarissa Weber runs the loose ball down. She's trapped in the corner. Now will dribble out. Up top with it is Puentes. At the free throw line, shot is good by Talina Gunter. Sammy with it up top, well beyond the arc. Guarded by Froze. Left side, Tegan. Tegan off the dribble, hands it off to Sammy. Sammy drive in the paint, lays it up and in. First basket for Sammy Vogel. He came in averaging just over 5 points per game. Whistle on the other end. That will be on Brooke Groff, and that's the second foul on Brooke. And Sophie Vandernap and Kinsey Lohman Fuller into the lineup for Lakin. If you're just joining us, Sublette scored the first 5 points of the contest. Rachel Froze with the basket. Well, Chair, check it out. See if we're on the air. And Sophie from the free throw line. Strong off the glass. Kinsey with the rebound. Off the glass. Got it. Nice offensive rebound and the putback by Kinsey Lohman Fuller. Her first basket off the bench. Tegan, the shot off the steal. It won't go. And Sophie with the rebound gives it up to Jarrah. Jarrah from the baseline. Won't go, but she's fouled and will shoot 2. Foul on Anaya Puentes, her first. All right, Jared. Free throw good by Jarrah. Sandy had a text that we're having some trouble. We're not on the air, but looking on their phones, it looks like everything is fine. So we'll have to see what's going on there. With the 2 free throws, Jarrah with 4 points gives the Lady Bronx their first lead of the game and a turnover at midcourt. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're seeing there, Jared.
I don't know. That's on them, not us.
Yeah. It looks like we're in the green, so the signal's good too.
Yep.
Tegan from the left side. Up top, Kinsey. Head fake, drives, right side, head the lane, took it, and scores. Kinsey, 4 quick points off the bench for the Lady Bronx. Moak up the right side, fires from 16, no good. Jarrah with the rebound. Jarrah needs help. He picked up the dribble and a timeout called by Lakin. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Three-point lead by the Lady Bronx is their biggest of the quarter. Okay, I got another text message that said that we're on in Wichita, Kansas. So I think we're on the air. I hope they're able to fix the problem on their end that they can't watch. Lob underneath. Sammy turns high off the backboard, didn't go, but Sammy will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul on Sublette's Rachel Froze, her first, team's second. Vogel at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Free throw short, second opportunity upcoming. Lady Bronx have scored 6 straight to take a 3-point lead. Sammy with a chance to extend that. And that's in and out, won't go. Sublette with the rebound. Puentes near side, takes it to the far side. Defense by Kinsey. Froze the drive. And Sammy with the foul. And I'll tell you what, that looked like a pretty good block from this side. First foul on Sammy. Free throw is off the mark. Yeah, I just looked over your shoulder and watched that replay, Jared, and I saw ball.
That's what I was thinking as well.
Rachel Froze with the free throw. Top of the key, Sammy near side to Sarah. Dish. It's intended for Sammy, but I'll tell you what, if they throw it out in front of her or even lob it, she has a better chance to catch that. Weber from the left side, no good. Moak, the putback, it won't go. Sammy tears the rebound down, and Lakin has it. Right wing, Kinsey. Weber with the defense now, and Sophie. Now right there, near steal out front, but Jarrah's got it. From 15 off the glass, it's too strong. And the rebound comes off to Lily Moak. Lady Bronx need to recognize the post because I'll tell you, Sammy's working hard. It doesn't have to be a bullet pass. Just lob it in there. She's tall enough she can go get it.
Yeah, she's staying deep underneath the rim, keeping that defender high.
Weber missed the shot, throws the putback, but she's fouled. That foul will go against Sarah. That's 2 fouls on Sarah Wright. As Rachel Froze goes back to the free throw line. Froze came into the night 4 of 5 from the stripe, 80%. She's so far 1 for 4.
Who's the other foul for Lakin?
I've got 2 on Sarah, 2 on Brooke, and 1 on Sammy.
Okay.
That's what I've got.
One I missed.
J.C. McVeigh back into the Sublette lineup. And the free throw off the mark, taken with the rebound. Into the lineup for Lakin, Reagan Shavira. Taken from the left wing, no good. Rebound comes off to Russom. And a timeout called by Sublette. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. 22.9 seconds to go in the first quarter. Lady Bronx got off to a slow start, but they lead it 12-10 with just under 23 seconds to go. I'm going to wish everybody well tomorrow. They're talking a big weather event in western Kansas. High winds. They've already called off school for tomorrow. There was supposed to be a school trip to Hutchinson, but they wiped that out because of the buses on the road, and I don't blame them for that at all. But they've gone ahead and canceled school not to get people out in it, and they're saying wind gusts up to 70 miles per hour tomorrow. So everybody, please stay safe. Lakin with pressure. Fuentes has it tipped away by Sammy into the hands of Kinsey. Reagan across the timeline, near side Kinsey, left wing, fires the three. Off the front of the rim, won't go. Throws with the rebound for Sublette. Throws up the floor. Jason McVeigh falling to the floor. And Reagan with the steal, and that'll do it for our first quarter. Lady Bronx started slow, but they finished the quarter on a 6-2 run, and they lead it by 2 at the end of the first 8 minutes of play here from Sublette. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. You're watching Lady Bronx basketball. At Lakin Drug, their mission is simple. They strive to provide professional pharmacy services with hometown hospitality. Lakin Drug's experienced staff leads with compassion and utilizes modern technology to fit all of your individual needs. Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Lakin Drug has the answer to all of your questions. Lakin Drug at 610 O'Loughlin Street in Lakin is a proud supporter of the community of Lakin and Lakin schools. Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube, LakinSports.com. What happened there, Jared?
Well, the ad wasn't done yet.
Oh, okay.
We're playing the end string. I don't know if there's anything being said, but.
Yeah, right at the end of it. Will be Lakin basketball. Jared Davidson back into the lineup for Lakin. Jared Tagan, Reagan, Kinsey, and Sophie. Tagan dribbles to the right wing, hands it off to Kinsey. Kinsey takes it to the free throw line, dish out to Tagan on the right wing. Head fake, thought about it from 15, off the hands of Davidson. Reagan with the pass from out front. Jarrett's foul, should go to the line. Nice pass.
That's what they needed there.
Great pass from Reagan. And the defense was right there, fouling Jarrett right away, but Jarrett with a chance at free throws here. Got the first one to fall. Jarrett, until tonight, was 1 for 3 on the season from the free throw line. So far, she's 3 for 3 and has 5 points.
I was about to say, way to go. You ruined that one. Every time you say something.
Yeah, I know. Okay, the scoreboard's got 14. Do you have 13?
I got 13.
Okay. Because Jarrett only made one of those.
Yeah.
Lakin basketball, Reagan. Dish near side, Tagan with the head fake. Stops from 12. Off the back iron, no good. Rachel throws with the rebound for Sublette. Takes it up the far side. Now picks up, looking for help. Jason McVeigh now with it. Near steal by Reagan. Russum runs down the loose ball. Jason McVeigh with it up top. Guarded by Kinsey. Lakin in a man-to-man. Moak from the baseline. Short. Reagan tipped that ball out of there. And it's last touched by Reagan. It'll go to Sublette. I don't know, maybe Reagan thought there was more defense around her. She could have just gone straight up and got that one. Sublette with the inbounds. J.C. McVeigh from the far sideline, just in front of the Lakin Lady Bronc bench. Pass over the head of Clarissa Weber, and it goes back to the Lady Broncs. Sammy Vogel back into the Lady Bronc lineup. Sarah dribbles around the screen from Sammy. Reagan from the left wing, bouncing around, won't go, but she'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Okay, who did he?
Number 12.
Oh, number 31. I'm going to say at first he held up 5, and I'm thinking there's not a 5 out there. Reagan's free throw in and out. First free throw attempt of the season for Reagan.
Well, they still haven't fixed the scoreboard either.
No, they haven't. That scoreboard is, it's not right. We ran into that over the weekend, too.
Yeah, sadly.
And Reagan hits the second of 2 free throws. I mean, you know what? As a Bronc fan, I'll take the 5-point lead, but it should only be 4.
Yeah.
Dish near side, Tegan stops. Now to Reagan at the free throw line. That's off the mark, gets the rebound. Step inside from 14 won't go. Now Sammy with the putback, she's fouled, will go to the line. Foul against Clarissa Weber. That's her first. 5th team foul. And Sammy gets the first of 2 free throws to fall there.
Yeah. 15-10.
Yeah. Keep thinking maybe somebody would correct that. So 16. Vogel with 4 points. 2 of 4 from the stripe. Pressure by the Lady Broncs. And Reagan with the reach against Weber. Shavira's first foul. Team foul number 6 against the Lady Broncs. Moak with it in the backcourt. Oh, that's a double dribble. That's carrying the ball. Look at that. I mean, the hand was clear underneath. It almost stops. JC had her shot blocked by Jarrah.
By Reagan.
That was Reagan, okay. Sarah up the floor. Davidson takes it to the baseline. Right side. Taking the 3. Oh, rolls around but won't go. Had a good look at the 3 that time. Jason McVeigh reverses the dribble, loses the handle. Weber, turnaround over Sammy, got it. Clarissa Weber with the basket. Her first basket of the night. Sammy from up top with the drive, too strong off the glass. And the rebound comes off to Rachel Froese. Ball knocked away by Sammy, and it's going to be Lakin basketball. Jason McVeigh went to try to get that ball and slid on the end line, and now Sammy's down. Got dove on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So timeout on the floor. As head coach J.C. Holloway tends to Sammy back on her feet, walking a little gingerly, but I think maybe, let's just hope it scared her more than anything. Let's hope. Will be Lakin basketball. Just over 4.5 to play in the first half. The Lady Broncs lead it by 4. That's gonna mess me up. Dish inside. Davidson too strong. And Sublette tried to keep it alive, and the Lady Broncs will keep it. Lakin's had some great looks underneath, and it's just too strong. Got to find that touch. Sarah with the inbounds to Tegan on the left wing. With Sammy out, they've moved Jera underneath in one of the low post positions.
Not a bad idea.
Left side Tegan. 3. Oh, that looked good from here. Short off the front of the rim. Rebound comes off to Sublette. Clarissa Weber with it. Across the timeline as we cross 4 minutes to go in the first half. Around the screen from Froze. And Weber able to put it in from the left side. Nice hop step through the defense to get the basket. Davidson, top of the key. They work it left wing to Sarah. Sarah fires. Got it. Sarah Wright with the three-pointer. Sublette left her open. She made them pay.
Hand down, man down.
And the pass over the head of J.C. McVeigh out of bounds. Lakin will get it back. 3:21 to go. Lakin leading by 5. You know, I guess eventually we're just going to have to call it 6 because that's what the book has, but we know it's not right.
I'm calling it 5 no matter what.
Well,
I got my scoreboard right
Sarah
here.
stops at the elbow. Dish to Severa. Reagan lays it up and in off the baseline. It's an 8-point Lady Bronc lead. Well, 7-point Lady Bronc lead.
Yeah.
And a 10 count. Good defense by the Lady Broncs.
10 seconds by 1 foot.
Huh?
So 10 seconds by 1 foot.
Yeah.
She would have just put that foot over, she would have been fine.
Yeah, because she was straddling the center court stripe. Sarah, top of the key, got it. Second straight 3. And a timeout on the floor. Sarah Wright with 2 straight 3s. She has 6 points. And the Lady Bronc lead up to 10. We're going to take a timeout as well. 2:41 to go in the first half. The Lady Broncs extending their lead to 9. And we'll be back right after this.
Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Sox at Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin. Fantastic burgers, Coney and Chicago hot dogs, Philly, steak, BLT, and chicken sandwiches, along with ice cream treats like the traditional banana split, sundaes, shakes, malts, and cones. Dine in or carry out. Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Sox at the one and only fantastic Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin. It's time to get involved with the Lakin Recreation Commission, 702 North Campbell in Lakin. The Lakin Rec Commission with a wellness center, aerobics, adult programs, youth programs, sewing, and more. For more information about all the great activities of the Lakin Rec Commission, call 620-355-7039. The Lakin Recreation Commission, providing recreational opportunities to enhance the quality of life for the people of the community by promoting social interaction and the productive use of leisure time.
Well, I said as we went to the break, the Lady Broncs had built a 9-point lead. It is a 10-point lead, although the scoreboard has 25-14. It's like I said earlier, they gave Jera credit for a missed free throw, and they put it on the board. Oh.
And I'm honestly surprised someone from either team hasn't corrected it.
Yeah.
I know if it was the boys playing, they got plenty of people keeping stats. Someone would have noticed it.
Yeah. and Sophie with the foul. 7th team foul on the Lady Bronx. That'll send Clarissa Weber to the free throw line for the 1-and-1. Free throw is good by Weber.
Now a 9-point lead.
Oh, I'm going to have to send you down to do the dirty work and say, hey, is this right?
Or go tell them, hey, it's wrong.
Well,
I won't say, hey, is this right?
well, the thing about it is, I mean, it almost has to come from a team because
they're the ones
we're not
keeping the
official.
actual
Yeah.
scorebook.
Kinsey, the drive from the right side. Ball is loose, but Jarrah with the loose ball. Now they work it right side to Kinsey. Kinsey, head fake. Jarrah just inside the stripe, top of the key, off the back iron, no good. And the rebound comes off to Rachel Froese. Froese will bring it down herself. 2:15 to go in the half. Lady Bronx lead it by 8. And we've got an offensive foul called against Clarissa Weber on the screen.
Both teams going to be in the bonus for the rest of the 2 minutes.
Sublette with 16 fouls. Pagan near side, and Sophie back up to Sarah. Short baseline, 8-footer off the mark by Kinsey, and Rachel Froese runs down the rebound. At the half, we'll have your first half numbers. We'll talk to Bronx head coach Nate Schmidt. Up top, Puentes, guarded by Ann Sophie. 3 from the left side, short off the front of the rim. Jared Davidson with the rebound.
Great pass up the court.
Pass up the floor, and Sophie there to lay up the easy one. First basket for Ann Sophie. Back to a 10-point Lady Bronx lead. Jared with the steal. Sarah pushes it up the floor. Kinsey on the wing. Sarah fires right side. Oh. Just short. And Sophie with the rebound. Outlet to Kinsey. Kinsey with the dribble. Kinsey went to the floor, but they're going to say last touch by Sublette. Moak and McVeigh back into the Sublette lineup. 1:08 to go first half. Inlet to Jarrett, cutting down the lane, and lays it up and in. Jarrett with 7. Lady Bronx with pressure. Up the floor, Moak on the near side. Stops, looking for help. And Sarah tears that away from Jason McVeigh. Takes it up the floor. It's a 2-on-5. Sarah pulls it out. Up top, Kinsey. 3. Got it! Kinsey with the 3 up top. Kinsey off the bench with 7. And another Sublette turnover. The Lady Bronx will get it back with 30.9. I looked down at the bench and I saw Sammy was gone, but she's walking back to the bench. So they had her out in the lobby, I think, just trying to keep that ankle moving. Lady Bronx up by 15 now. 3 from the right side. Short, and Sophie with the rebound. Tegan long 3 up top. That's off the mark. Weber with the rebound for Sublette with 13 seconds to go. Sarah across the timeline, 3 seconds. Tegan needs to fire, does. Oh, it won't go. Oh, that could have been huge to end the half. The Lady Bronx could have added another 3. But a good flourish to end the half. The Lady Bronx on a 15-2 run to end this first half. And they'll lead it 31-16 as we go to the break. Going to take a timeout. We'll come back with the first half totals, and we'll talk to Bronx head coach Nate Schmidt right after this.
They said this place was too isolated to call home. They said it was too remote to build a community. And then one day, A farmer strung a copper wire from one fence post to another and changed everything. We didn't build the communities of Southwest Kansas. No, we just brought them together.
We're at the half. The Lakin Lady Broncs leading Sublette by the score of 31-16. Let's look at the first half numbers. First for the Lady Larks. Rachel Froese leading the way with 8 points. Clarissa Weber following with 6. And Kalina Gunter with 2 points. From the free throw line, Sublette is 3 for 7. For the Lakin Lady Broncs, Jared, you got it, or do you want me to take it?
You got it.
All righty. Jared Davidson leading the way along with Kinsey Lohman Fuller. Jara and Kinsey with 7 points apiece. Sarah Wright with 2 big threes in that second quarter. She has 6. Sammy Vogel with 4. Brooke Roth with 2. And Sophie Vandernap with 2. And Reagan Shavira off the bench with 3. From the free throw line, Lakin is 6 of 10. Well, while we're at the half, we're going to turn it over. Jared will turn it over to Coach Schmidt. We'll touch real quick about the past weekend, the upcoming game tonight, and we're going to touch on upcoming game on Friday night with everything going on at the middle school in Lakin on Friday. But we're now joined by Bronc head coach Nate Schmidt. Coach, as always, thanks for taking the time to join me here.
Absolutely. Thanks, Brad.
It's been a while since we last spoke.
Yeah.
How you been?
A couple days, yeah, right?
I'll tell you what, you look at that, and it's an exciting tournament, 3 straight days of great basketball, but it's one of those you're always ready to get back home, but then here are the Broncs back on the road tonight again.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a great time. Very fortunate we get to go to Goodland and play in such a great tournament, and very proud of the way the boys performed, and yeah, it's a fun time. We get to stay the night both nights, and we met with the boys. We told them, this is as close to playing in college as you can get in high school, and hanging out in the hotel and having a good time. And, we got to hang out a little bit together and stuff. And it's cool, fun experience. But, man, on the way home, we didn't get 2-3 minutes out of Goodland, and that whole bus was dead silent. And, we actually did something a little different. We practiced Monday morning, 6:30 to 7:30, in hopes that, we probably weren't going to get a whole lot out of them on Monday anyway. I really hope none of my former players are listening to this because they're cussing me. But, we thought, shoot, we'll be done at 7:30 in the morning. They'll get all the way until 7:30 at night tonight to get their legs back and hopefully be fresh and ready to go. So something a little different, but we'll see what happens. Okay,
alumni, Coach Schmidt has not gone totally soft. Yeah. Do not worry about that.
They give me a hard time when they come back and watch the practices, and they think, all right, let's circle up, we're done. And they're thinking, man, we just be getting started. Practice wouldn't even be half over. So, but anyways.
Speaking about alumni, let's talk a little bit about this coming Friday.
Yeah.
Of course, we have one game to play tonight, but Friday night is going to be something very special at Lakin High School, where a lot of alumni get to come back and be recognized for some of their past performances.
Absolutely.
First off, in between games, there's a list of 100,000 point scorers. They're going to be recognized, and then the 3 state tournament runner-up teams are going to be recognized at halftime of the boys' game. But a lot of recognition, but I'll tell you what, all well-deserved, and it's going to be an exciting night Friday.
Well, first of all, Brett, I appreciate all the work that you've done on that behind the scenes, because if it wasn't for you, we probably wouldn't be having this night, because we wouldn't have any of this information. So first off, I appreciate the time that you spend doing that. But we have 14,000 point scores. I believe 11 or 12 of them are coming back. It's been kind of nice to get to, meet some of them and get their numbers and talk to them. And, it's going to be cool having them come back. We've been working on it, for quite a while now. This is something back in the summer we said we wanted to do. Manny Michaelis, Jennifer Bachman, they've been awesome in their help. but it's been cool to get to talk to those 1,000-point scorers, bring them back. We're doing some cool things for them. Making it a fun-filled night. Then as far as the 93, 96, 97 teams, I'm a little bit like you, Brett. Like I love the history. I love bringing those teams back and getting them to the games, and then our kids getting to see like, wow, we had 3 girls teams play for state championships, and then just kind of relive that a little bit and bring them back. And today I put the PowerPoint together, all the old pictures and the state send-offs and the coaches, and it was cool. Like there's a few funny pictures in there that I'll have to tease Mandy and Jen about, but man, what a cool thing. I'm excited for Friday. We got a hospitality room for them and their families. We're going to recognize them. There's a social afterwards, and it's just going to be cool, to get to meet some of those guys, some of those girls and those teams, and we've got a few of them lined up to talk to our kids, and I'm pumped for it. I think it's going to be a really, really cool thing.
I think it's really awesome, and I can't wait to see the PowerPoint. The thing about it is, you talk about the numbers that I've compiled with this 1,000-point and, the history that I've gotten. But to come up with pictures and things like that, that's where the real work comes in. Yeah. Because I know I've looked at tons of papers just looking for box scores, but pictures sometimes are even harder to come by.
Yeah, and, like I said, Mandy and Jen, they've been awesome. They've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes and getting a hold of those teams and, girls on the teams and coming up with pictures and yearbook articles and articles in the newspaper. And I don't know, I'm just into that stuff. And
I am.
and what major accomplishments. They need to be recognized for those things. Those are outstanding achievements. And our kids need to see that there are Lakin people that can score 1,000 points. There are Lakin people that can play for state championships. There are, and this has sprung so many more ideas of, bringing back all the state champion cross country teams, and I believe it's the 20th anniversary of the 26-0 state championship team, and recognizing those people and those teams and the success that Lakin's had, not just to recognize them, but get our kids to see, like, man, I want to do that. Like, that's what I want to accomplish. And so it's a win-win for everybody involved.
And that's the big thing, that these kids need to see that. All of the kids know and love Mrs. Michaelis.
Yeah.
Do any of them really realize that she was a 1,000-point scorer? She was an all-state basketball player. She played in 2 state championships. Some of the other girls, they won't know.
Yeah.
I got to thinking about it the other night. That's going to show my age, because I've seen every one of the 1,000-point scorers play.
Yeah.
I was at Scott Harris's 1,000-point game, his last game of his career, that he scored 1,000 points. I was there. Sadly, it was in a sub-state final, and we lose on a buzzer beater. It's so sad. But I remember Scott's career well.
Yeah.
And I can go on with stories about that. I mean, without his heroics, they don't get to that final game that he gets to score 1,000 points.
Yeah.
And there's just so much behind it that, I don't know, it kind of gets me all giddy again to, start talking about it. We don't have time.
Well, it's been cool, who would have thought Pappy was a 1,000-point scorer? Who, and then you.
He's just that.
You're just like,
he's
wow,
just that old guy on the golf course.
Holy
right?
cow! We've got something to talk about now. And then I got the opportunity to meet Scott Chester, and we've had several phone calls back and forth about the night. And just the other night, my phone rings and it's Ryder, and I'm like, whoa, Stella, get down, I got to answer this as Ryder, and we got to talk again, and we're gonna hang out a little bit when he gets back, and just. That's what it's all about. It's going to be cool. I'm excited for it, and really looking forward to it.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've got to tell you real quick. When I was doing some of this research, I was looking for one game that I needed to put Scott over the top, and he had a scrapbook that had it and helped me out. But when I broke the news to him that said, hey, you were the first 1,000-point scorer, I could tell in his face it meant a lot.
Absolutely.
Maybe when you're younger, it's like, hey, I scored 1,000 points, or I won a state championship. But as you get older, it becomes more real. You remember it, and I think it becomes more special the older you get.
Well, and again, Brett, that's credit to you, because if it wasn't for you, caring enough to go back and research and find that information, none of that would be possible. So thanks again
you're
for
sure
everything that you do. I guess I should probably thank Sandy for letting you spend every evening doing that, right?
Oh, she enjoys it because I sit there quietly and don't bother her, and she can watch TV
There you go.
or do whatever she wants
There
to.
you
But
go.
it's a lot of fun, and it's research that probably will never be complete, but I'm going to do my damnedest to get it that far. But I wish I could find more 1,000-point scores. I really wish I could, but so far I haven't been able to. But
well, we got one possibly in the hunt for it. Might be able to add us another one here.
Yeah, we got the watch going, believe me, and
yep.
I'll be in touch with you weekly so we can keep track of that. So.
Sounds good.
Sarah Wright with another three-pointer, her
Brett.
third
Thank
of the
you.
game. Coach, good luck tonight. We'll talk to you later. That's Bronc head coach Nate Schmidt as the Lakin Broncs get set to battle Sublette in our second game here this evening. Sarah with her third three-pointer of the night. And Jared jumps back in, and
Sarah
Sarah hit the three. That's 3 on the evening.
Not going to lie. Not
Foul.
to take away from Lakin, but she did have a toe on the line.
You know what? I noticed that too.
Because I thought he was holding down a 2, and then he came up with 3, and I was like,
I know.
I'll take it, but he just didn't see that front side.
Oh, and I mean, it was a toenail.
It was barely.
It was a toenail, but I did see it. But hey, we can't go to the replay. Guess what? It counts.
Yeah.
The foul was on Brooke Roth, her third. Free throw attempt by Moak was off the mark. And the rebound comes off to the Lady Broncs. Sarah over to Sammy to Tegan left wings. Tegan off the dribble. Oh, they're going to get Sammy for the moving screen. Foul on Sammy's her second. I'm glad to see Sammy back out there. She went down and, her leg in a bad situation in that first half. I'm glad to see her back up. Weber on the drive. Vanderknapp with the foul. And Clarissa Weber will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul on Anne-Sophie Vanderknapp is her second. Weber 2 for 2 in the first half from the free throw line.
3 quick fouls there by the Broncs.
And Clarissa short on that attempt. Second opportunity upcoming. I'll tell you what, it's one of those deals. I almost need to create a podcast that Nate and I just come in and talk basketball because about 8 minutes a half just is not enough.
Yeah, no kidding. I've talked about that with several people before.
But
Just start
people
going
would
up
probably
and-
get tired of hearing us talk. But
Oh, no, you
we
can
get
find
started
something to talk
talking about, just tonight was about what's going on Friday with the history and stuff. Sammy catch and shoot from 12.
No, there's plenty of topics to go about. And you could have different coaches, or you could have 2 of them at one night. Or
Vogel
3
with the
or
steal,
1.
brings it up the near side, takes it to the low post, kicks it out to Anne-Sophie, and they work it out beyond the arc. Taking left wing. Vogel from the left elbow, got it. Lady Broncs on a 7-0 run to start the second half. Nobody still caught the scoreboard. But a timeout on the floor. Let's see. It's a full timeout. 6:15 to go in the third quarter. Lady Broncs lead it 38-16. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. You're watching Lady Bronc basketball on Lakin Bronc Sports YouTube.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You can lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
6:15 to go in the third quarter. Lady Broncs on a 7-0 run to start this second half. Lakin currently on a 22-2 run. to build this 22-point lead. Talking a little bit about Friday as well. You get to see O'Rider.
Good to see a bunch of people.
Yeah. Throws. Had it knocked away. And Sophie looking to chase it down. J.C. McVeigh goes hard into the stairs. But she's back up. And I'll tell you, you could look at the look on Ann Sophie's face that something didn't go well. But good to see J.C. McVeigh back up. J.C. had a little run-in the JV game. She's got butterfly bandages on her above her left eye. She cut her left eye in the JV girls game. So nice hustle by her. Sublette keeps the basketball. Jarrah just reaches up and takes it away, and the foul will go against J.C. McVeigh. That'll be her second foul. But looking forward to Friday night, seeing a lot of the alumni that come back, and like I told Nate, I've seen all of the ones that are all coming back. I've watched them all play. Tegan, three from the left side, won't go. Clarissa Weber with the rebound. Jump stop, Weber, pass near side, and J.C. McVeigh able to save it off of Jarrah, and J.C. goes into the seats again. Tell you what, I like her hustle. Gunter into the lineup for Sublette. J.C. McVeigh will go to the sideline. I think the head coach for Sublette, Jamie McVeigh, must get her out and give her a break before she hurts herself. Nice hustle. Moak, right side. Sammy got a hand on it. Froze with the rebound and the putback. And Jarrah with the rebound. Near side, Sarah up the near side, takes it to the baseline. Out front to Jarrah. Three, that's off the mark. I wonder if Moak may have got a finger on that. Couldn't tell. Weber, long pass up the floor, stolen away by Jarrah. Now it's a 2-on-1 break. Jarrah over to Sarah, off the glass, got it. Good transition break by Jarrah Davidson and Sarah Wright. Throws high off the glass, won't go. Gunter with the rebound, it won't fall. Oh, Sammy with the rebound, but dropped it off her foot out of bounds. It'll go back to Sublette. J.C. McVeigh back into the Lady Lark lineup. Nayeli Monroy into the lineup for Lakin, along with Kinsey Lohman-Fuller. Throws with the inbounds. Misses the shot. Tegan with the rebound. Sarah slows it down across the timeline. Now pass up the floor to Kinsey. Pass along the baseline knocked away. Last touch by Sublette. Lakin inbound under their own basket. 4:20 to go in the third quarter. Lady Bronx extending their lead. They lead at 40-16. Sarah from the left side, got it. You can see the confidence growing with Sarah every shot. Kinsey with the steal, easy layup, and it's good. Kinsey off the bench with 9. Weber up the floor. That was Rachel Froze was able to lay it up and in. Sarah up top. 3 strong off the flat of the rim. Tegan with the rebound. Has it on the baseline. Out front. They work it right side. Kinsey off the dribble. She's fouled by J.C. McVeigh. Third foul on McVeigh. Just the second foul for Sublette in the half. Both of them committed by McVeigh. Lakin inbound on the near sideline. And we've got a timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout called by Lady Bronc head coach J.C. Holloway. Lady Bronc start the half on a 13-0 run. And if you go back to the second quarter, it was a 28-2 run before Sublette scored. I like the intensity that Lakin came out on defense and also working in transition. That 2-on-1 break with Jara and Sarah, of course, it's worked to perfection when you score off of it, but they handle it well. Looking at the Lakin score sheet, balanced scoring for the Lady Broncs here so far tonight. Sarah Wright, a great night with 11 points. Kinsey off the bench with 9. Jara was 7 first half points, and Sammy was 6. So
Sammy with 8.
Is it 8? Yes, that's right. Thank you.
Yep.
Monroy drives left side, picks it up, looking for help. Tegan from 12, bouncing around, won't go. Rachel Froze with the rebound for Sublette. She brings it up the near side.
And Tegan just keeps getting unlucky. Nothing will fall in. It's hit about, I think every shot she's taken about hit every single part of that cylinder. It just has not fallen.
Yeah. Pass over the head of Weber, out of bounds. We'll go back to the Lady Broncs with 2:56 to go. Well, the thing about it is, the only way to get out of a slump, keep firing. They'll fall. Came into the night averaging just under 10 a game. Sarah from the left side, it's short. Ball on the floor, and Sophie
had to get rid of it or she was going to travel. She knew she just had to kick it back out.
And it goes to Sublette. Yeah, when she kicked it out, it went straight to Clarissa Weber. Weber spin move. Ball on the floor, and a traveling violation. Goes back to Lakin. 2:29 to go. Wide open underneath. Kinsey, won't go. And Sophie with the rebound. Still battling on the floor. Clarissa Weber steals it. Outlet to Moak. Moak dribbling through the defense. That is Rachel Froze. Froze has it blocked by Sophie. And Monroy with the loose ball. Sophie, going back to that last offensive rebound, just needs to go back up strong with it. She's looking to outlet with the rebound. Just go up. Out front, Sarah. 18-footer off the back iron. No good. Weber on the sideline runs it down. Up the floor, J.C. McVeigh. Crossover. And stolen away. Ball now loose. Picked up by Sarah Wright. Sarah near side. And has it knocked away, but Sarah was the last to touch it. It'll go back to Sublette. Lily Moak into the Sublette lineup. Reagan Shavira and Jared Davidson back in for Lakin. Also back in for the Lady Broncs is Brooke Groff. Bounce pass stolen away by Davidson. Reagan with the outlet. Naomi on the right wing. They work it around the arc to Reagan on the left side. Monroy from the right side. 3 is an air ball. And the rebound comes off to J.C. McVeigh. Is that 31 that scored
31.
that? Okay, Lily Moak. Lily Moak with her first basket of the night.
Jared Davidson with the foul there. It'll be her first, team's 4th.
Jarrett with her first foul. Sublette with the basketball. Moak from the left side, no good. Jarrett with the rebound. 18 seconds to go in the quarter. Sprints it up the far side. Wing, Kinsey, 3 off the mark, won't go. And Weber with the rebound. 5 as she crosses the timeline. Spin move, off the glass, won't go. Jarrett with the rebound, and she'll dribble out the quarter. A good quarter for the Lady Broncs. They outscore Sublette 13-4 in that third quarter, and they lead it by 24 as we go to the fourth and final quarter. We're taking a timeout. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this.
Some commercials make it really tempting to buy cheap insurance. That's great if price is the only thing that's important to you. The agency believes cost is important, but protection is what you're really paying for. Rely on the agency to build the policy that protects your property at a price you can afford. Call the agency today at 620-355-6789.
I want to thank all the great sponsors that make Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube, LakinSports.com possible. Without them, we couldn't be doing what we do. Please thank those people for what they do to support what we do. And one of the new sponsors we have this year, Shorty's 2. And the way my stomach feels, Jared, we should have stopped by there on the way here.
Yeah, too bad they're closed on Tuesday.
Oh, it's on. Okay, well, I guess that took care of that, didn't it?
Yep.
Boy, you're just a mood killer.
I had my rice and beans today. I'm good.
Oh, did you?
Kind of know the owner or something.
Yeah, Big E, Eric Escobel at Shorty's 2, Main Street, Lakin. Check him out. Great, authentic Mexican food. The Corey Burger, the Tort Burger, the E Special. I like that one too. Smothered burrito with fries.
Oh yeah, can't go wrong with anything smothered than green chili.
Oh, no. Weber, shot in the paint, bouncing around, won't go. Sammy with the rebound. Shavira up the floor. Groff let the defender slide by and hits the layup. The assist from Reagan Shavira. Jarrett with it on the far side, now slows it up, dribbles near side. And the bounce pass skipped away and out of bounds. We'll go back to Sublette. 7:23 to go in the ball game. Lakin leading 46-20. I just cannot believe nobody has caught that wrong score on the scoreboard. Unless we missed something, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure she missed that free throw, and it happened right after that.
Well, I've got Jarrett for one miss. Three-pointer good by Clarissa Weber.
So I have her 3 for 4.
I do
and
too.
It happened right after that. They put up one extra.
Yeah. Shavira on the short baseline. It's in and out. Rebound comes off to Asteri Mendoza, and a traveling violation in the backcourt. And it goes back to the Lady Broncs. 6:50 to play. Lakin well on their way to their third win of the season. Sublette still looking for their first win. Sammy from the left side. Knocked away by Rachel Froese. And it should be Lakin basketball. There we go. Froese was lining up to inbounds, but it's Lakin basketball. Jarrett fouled on the inbounds pass. Took it just inside the free throw line. Foul is on Mendoza, her first. Third Lady Lark foul in the half. Shavira to inbounds once again. Finds Sammy. Sammy, the one dribble. Oh, get in there. It wouldn't fall. And they're going to give it to Sublette. Last touch by Sammy on the rebound attempt. You know, you were talking about Tegan touching every part of the rim and not having that shooter's luck tonight or that shooter's touch. About every Lady Bronc out here tonight's had a similar type of shot.
Yep.
Throws on the drive. Layup is missed. Reagan Shabira with the rebound. Crossover against Mendoza. Up the floor, Jarrah left side. Steps inside. 17-footer off the back iron. Won't go. Mendoza with the rebound. But Sammy's had good looks underneath. Brooke has had good looks underneath. And just Sammy on the floor. That's a double. I thought that was a backcourt violation, but Lakin has the basketball. Jarrah from the right side gets it off the glass.
Sammy took a nice knee to the back there. I bet that one didn't feel too good.
Sammy with the hustle. Jarrah gets the reward, but Sammy creates the play. And I like it. And Sammy knocks it away again up the floor. Oh, and she walked with it. Good hustle, though. Sarah and Tegan back into the Lady Bronc lineup. Sublette basketball, 5.5 to play. Trailing by 25. Sarah with it. Sarah leading the way for the Lady Broncs with 11. Inlet pass, Sammy wide open, missed it. Brooke with the putback, it won't go. And Brooke will be called for her 4th foul on the rebound.
I think Sammy turning around, taking that dribble, just put her too far underneath the goal.
So Lakin with pressure on the inbounds. She dribbled the basketball. You can't do that on the inbounds, can you? Clarissa Weber?
I couldn't tell you, honestly.
Pass to Froze on the baseline, back out to Weber in the corner. Weber looking for space, now has to reset it out on the wing. Pass knocked away by Groff, and Tegan picks up the loose ball.
Yeah, that's one I'm not sure on.
Foul out front will be called against Anaya Puentes.
I got 5 team fouls for Sublette.
J.C. McVeigh back into the lineup. I've got 4.
Okay, I must have
but my total,
too many times.
Yeah, my total, you never can trust it.
Except for the score tonight. We're right on that one, I know it.
Yeah, lob underneath. Vandernap kicks it back to Sarah. Sarah from 12 on the baseline, got it. Sarah leading the way with 13 points.
Good block there by Sophie Vandernap.
And Sophie with the block, up the floor on the wing, Jarrah. Sammy from 17, off the side of the rim. And Sophie chases it, but can't catch up to it. And it'll go back to Sublette.
She wasn't brave enough to dive into the bleachers there. She's seen it happen too much already.
Yeah, J.C. McVeigh back into the lineup for Sublette. Now she's got tape holding the butterfly Band-Aids on her eye. Looks a little black, too. I don't know. I'll tell you what, she's
been battling.
Yeah, she is battled up tonight for Sublette. She has it up top. Moak, bounce pass. JC picks it up. Sammy with the loose ball. JC might have got away with one that time, but Lakin keeps the possession. I'll tell you what, you get a kid working that hard, you almost just give him a free one. And I don't understand, was it?
Sophie was moving.
And Sophie with the moving screen. That's been the majority of the Lady Bronc fouls tonight, is a screen violation. Oh, it didn't even touch or hardly. Yeah, that's.
She slid into it, but it was before the girl even got there.
That's pretty soft. Bounce pass. Last touch by Jarrah. Just over 3.5 to play. Lady Broncs up by 27. That's 5-second count. Good defense by the Lady Broncs on the inbound. Jarrett left wing. Had it knocked away out front, but brings it back in. Right there, if Sammy would have called backhand, the backside there, that lob was right there. Yeah.
It's an all-night thing.
Timeout called by Lakin. It's going to be a full timeout. Let's take one as well. 3:16 to play in the ball game. Lady Bronx lead at 50-23. We'll be back right after this.
A lot of action on the street today, huh, Willie?
Yep. Oh, check out the German V8.
Good car.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ooh, 64 dream car.
At Shelter Insurance, we insure all your favorite rides.
Oh, classic convertible.
And have since 1946.
Sweet pickup. Hiya, Muggsy.
Yo.
From Hot Wheels to hybrids, we've got you covered.
Hey, mailman.
Love those shoes.
Hey, where you going?
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
3:16 remaining in our contest. The Lady Bronx well out in front by the score of 50-23. It will be Lakin basketball. Sarah Wright to toss it in for the Lady Bronx from the far corner. On the right wing, Sarah off the dribble. They work it around the arc. Now back to Sarah. They've got a certain play drawn up, or you would have thought Sarah would have fired that wide open
they were
shot.
Looking inside.
Tegan, the drive in the paint.
Finally.
She got one to fall. First basket of the night for Tegan Bachman. It's a 29-point Lady Bronx lead with 2:45 to play. Sammy with the steal, tripped up from behind. Jara picks up the loose ball.
She's getting beat up tonight too.
I was going to say Sammy's getting knocked around as well. Tegan with the missed three, and Sophie with the rebound. Sarah, 16-footer, got it. It's now a 31-point Lady Bronx lead. The clock should roll the final 2:10. Bounce pass, froze from the short baseline. No good. Tegan Bachman with the rebound. And she races up the far side. Tegan stops. Short off the front of the rim, froze with the rebound. Rose brings it up near side to Weber at the free throw line. Foul will be called against Anne-Sophie Vandernap. That's her fourth. Kinsey back into the lineup for Lakin. Nellie Monroy back in as well. And Lorena Mendoza into the Lady Bronx lineup. Sammy, Jara, Tegan, and Sarah most likely done for the night. 1:07 to go in the ball game. Clock is running. Weber's free throw in and out won't go. Weber 2 for 2 in the first half. She's 0 for 3 in the second half. Kinsey, bounce pass in the paint. Knocked away by Destiny Russum. Clock is running. Lakin basketball. Mendoza on the right wing. Now a bullet pass to Anne-Sophie in the paint. She's going to be fouled and will go to the line to shoot two. Foul will be on Russell.
Well.
What's that?
So that should be our game as well after these free throws.
Yeah, pretty much. Clock is running during the free throws. Anne-Sophie hits the first one. Oh, bad thing about it is
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, but I'll tell you what, they should stop that just before the free throw. Just do not do that to a player. Because you could tell she hesitated just a split second. But then Sophie hits one of two. And that's the ball game. Our final score, Lakin 55, Sublette 23. Take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll have the game totals, and we'll get set for Bronx boys action when we return here on LakinSports.com. Don't go away.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You could lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
The Lakin Lady Bronx win it by the score of 55-23. And with the win, they move their record to 3-2 on the season. Let's look at the scoring. First for Sublette, Rachel Froese leading the way in double figures with 10. Clarissa Weber followed with 9. Lily Moak and Talina Gunther following with 2 points apiece. From the free throw line, Sublette just 3 of 11 on the night. For the Lakin Lady Bronx, Sarah Wright, a big night for Lakin, finishing with 15 points, 3 3-pointers in that effort. What's that?
I had 17.
You had 17?
I had 6 in the second, 7 in the third, 4 in the fourth.
Okay.
13,
We had 6 at halftime.
4,
3.
Had a 3, 2 twos in the
5
third.
and 7 in the third, right?
Yeah, and then 4 in the fourth.
13. Okay, there we go. Yep, I got it.
Okay, 17.
Yep. See, I got you here. That's why I double your wages every year, to keep me straight.
Yep.
So, after Sarah with a game-high 17 points, Jared Davidson and Kinsey Lumen-Fuller following with 9 points apiece, Sammy Vogel with 8, Tegan Bachman with 2, and Sophie Vandernapp with 3, and Reagan Shavir with 3 points as well. Lakin on the night from the free throw line, 7 of 12, as they move to 3-2 on the season. Well, that's going to wrap it up for our broadcast. Lakin Lady Bronx once again win at 55-23. We're going to take a timeout and get set for Bronx action as they get set to battle the Larks in our second game. Until then, take care. We'll be back on the air in about 10 minutes right here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube.